Every individual has its own life story. Since I was minor, I dreamed to be a successful teacher someday. I want to have a good and stable job. I want to become a role model in our barangay. That's why I study very hard, review my lessons, even late at night, and I used to take down notes during our discussions in school. My life is not easy. I lived in a poor family, and a poor status in life makes me dream of a big ambition and try to do my very best to pursue it. Access to education means making education available to everyone. No child can be denied of education by virtue of his or her social, cultural, economic, and religious circumstances. Access to education means that all parents are directed by the state to send their children to school as soon as they reach school age. We cannot deny that there are different circumstances beyond the control of the learners that may hinder them to go to school. But I, as a dreamer, I hold on to the saying that poverty is not a hindrance to reach and pursue dreams in life. I am Ester Peralta, and this is my story. When I was in elementary, I really experienced a very tough life. Since we live in a very far place, I need to wake up early in the morning, cook my breakfast and baon in school, and prepare myself. Then when the sun started to rise, I started to walk down hills until I reached the school premises. I do that every day until I reach my 6th year in elementary. Hindi man ako gaya ng ibang bata na hinahatid sa school, maraming baong pagkain, pera at ano pa. Pero nagpapasalamat pa rin ako dahil pinagbigyan ako ng magulang ko na makapag-aral, gaano man kahirap ang aming buhay. Pagtuntong ko sa sekundarya, ganun pa rin na naglalakad ako galing eskwela. Pasalamat na lang kung may tricycle o motor na magsasakay sa akin. Every day, as usual, I need to wake up early in the morning to cook, eat my breakfast, and pack for my lunch. I experienced to have a 50 peso in my pocket, pamasahe, recess at para sa ibang mga bayarin sa eskwela. I've experienced a lot in my student life. Mag-aaral sa buong araw, pati sa gabi ay mag-aaral pa rin para lang makakuha ng mataas na grado sa paaralan at maibalik ang pagod at sakripisyo ng aking mga magulang. Time goes by, I successfully graduated in secondary level, and here comes my college life. I learned to be dependent and trust only myself as I enter this journey of mine. College life is not easy. We have to really study very, very hard to be what we want in life. Gastusin, effort, time, sacrifices, those are the challenges we encounter in this level of schooling. We do a lot of tasks, activities, requirements, and especially we do research. And finally, our demo teaching for us to be qualified in our chosen course. As time continues to move, my dream to become a teacher never changed. I dream to become a teacher because I want to help other dreamers to build their standards in life as they look forward into what future may bring. I want to help them for a better change and a betterment of the society.
So please be seated. Ayan. So, kumusta kayo ngayong araw? Very good. Nag-breakfast ba kayo? Yes, ma'am.
The pre-service training or teacher education program provides the initial taste and experience of teaching as a career. The performance of teachers and how they will love and remain in teaching is influenced to a great extent by the preparation, wisdom, and training in this stage.
Yes, ma'am. Ayan. So, traditional Asian theater, music. But before that, may I request Celine to lead us icebreaker para naman magising yung dugo-dugo natin, okay? So, everybody stand and Celine will lead us the icebreaker. Dito ka, Celine.
So yung gagawin natin na laro, alam niyo naman na
popular theater. Who will read? Number 1. Yes, Celine.
Ipon Choshi, or the continuous pattern used in speeches building up to an explosive climax in the aragato, oversized supernatural rough hero style. It requires an extraordinary breath control that only few experts succeed in achieving.
Can you please read, Joy?
Nori technique, adapted from the chanting of Jaymarie, implies a very sensitive capacity of driving to rhythms of the samshen or string instrument, declaiming each accompaniment.
Ayan, accompaniment. Nori technique, sabi niya doon, ay writing the rhythms of the shamisen. So, shamisen, do you know the word shamisen? Or do you know about shamisen? Wala? Wala kayong background about shamisen? So, shamisen is, ito, string instrument. Can you see this, class?
Para siyang guitar.
Ayan, para siyang gitara na mahaba yung hawakan or lagayan ng string, no? Tapos meron siyang, alam niyo yung, meron siyang board, no? Ito lang, di ba sa gitara is malaki yung board, maliit lang yung sa may string? Pero ito, mahaba yung string, maliit lang yung sa may board niya, no? So, capacity of writing the rhythms of the shamisen, string instrument, declaiming each accompaniment. So, dances and movements are accompanied by shamisen. So, sa theater arts ng Japan, during their dances or the movements no, na ginagawa nila, so sa theater kasi is, merong mga kumakanta, like vocalize, no? May mga vocal and the dancers, no? Sa Japanese theater. And then, dances and movements are accompanied by shamisen. So, shamisen, ito yung tinutugtog nila habang may mga sumasayaw at habang may mga kumakanta. Shamisen music which collected and popularized a number of aspects from all previous forms of Japanese music, from gagaku, classic court music imported from China during the 18th century. So, imported lang pala yung gagaku, no? Classic court music. And kagura, performed in Shinto shrines. No. Chant derives from Shomyo, the sophisticated and rich tradition of Buddhist chanting. So, itong kagura, and the gagaku ay mga chants. Do you know, times 2, dun sa kayang gawin nung area. Example is, water dragon tune, or shudong-in, that denotes the arrival of an important person. So, ito yung, kumbaga, parang arrival, no? Sabi niya doon, arrival of an important person. Kumbaga, kung merong paparating na yung king nila, di ba? Kunwari, paparating yung king, meron silang tugtog, no? Meron silang tugtog. So, yun yung tinutugtog nila. Triple thrust, Jishan Yang, that signals a feast on banquet. Percussion pattern provides context to the music in ways similar to the fixed-tuned melodies. Next, the leader of the orchestra plays a drum which establishes the time and accentuates the rhythm. What completes an orchestra are, ano yung mga kumukompleto sa isang orchestra, no? Ito ay gong. Next, cymbals. Ano pa? Brass cups. Ano pa? Flutes. Ano pa? String instruments and more exotic items. Have you seen this, class? Na? Yung nakikita natin dito ay itong sanshan, para siyang balat ng exotic animal. Nakikita nyo ba? Para siyang, ang tawag doon, yung sawa.
3 years later, I successfully receiving the results of my hardships. I passed the board licensure examination for professional teachers, and here comes my new journey in life. patient and savor of becoming a teacher, I now move on to what we call application in my career. Hopefully, I will pass and be qualified. And here comes, the long wait is over. Thankfully, I am qualified and was accepted in my first try.